Hola, how are you? It is I, Alicia. I hope you're doing well. So, thank you for being here. We are going to take a break from Suzanne Morphew. I think we're getting a lot of answers, and I think it's all good information. There's the last couple videos that I've done, I want to go back through and document all of my answers. Then I think we'll post it in maybe a community post or somewhere so we all have access to look at all those questions and the answers that we got. And I totally thought about doing a reading on Ms. Markle and her dingbat nitwit spouse. But gosh, it's just they're so exhausting. Can you imagine being in their house and all of these like, hi, it's Meghan Markle. Oh, Spotify, yes. Oh, hi, it's Meghan Markle. I mean, Duchess, yes, this is Duchess here. Oh, yes, Netflix, we're still going strong. Love you too, boo. Okay. Oh, almond milk. Oh, I love it. How do you milk the almonds? That's so weird. I totally dig it. That's a California thing. Yeah. Okay, Duchess, we'll talk later. TTFN. Wait, TTFN. I don't even know what the hell that means. Anyway. So I thought we could talk about them, but then I'm bored by them right now. And so many celebrities are just like not doing anything that's fun to talk about or to look into because I don't see any fun stories. But if you do, let me know down in the comments below. But I do have a whole list that I'm looking at of all these suggestions that you guys have put in. And the one I'm going to do today is about Elisa Lam. I hope I'm saying her name right. She is the lady who was at the Cecil Hotel, and she died there tragically. And I wish I could remember all the details. You know me, in one part, out the other part of my brain. I believe they found her in a water tower on top of the hotel, and there was the video of her like playing peekaboo out of the elevator. It was kind of odd, and I don't believe anybody's been charged with her murder or death. Maybe, I don't even know what the coroner's report says. Anyway, the reason that one popped back in my mind was because, hello, Love Ghost Adventures. Oh wait, this side, Haunted Museum. I'm such a dork. I wear this like literally all year long. Anyhow, so Ghost Adventures is going to have this special on the Cecil Hotel on Discovery Plus streaming, which I don't know if I want to pay another subscription fee for. You know, we already have YouTube TV, I have Philo, Amazon comes with Amazon Prime, but then there's I have Gaia, I have, Netflix. So I have all these subscriptions, and I'm like, can one of these guys just partner up 2-for-1 deal? That'd be nice. So I don't know if I'm going to pay the subscription fee to be able to see it, but if there was access to unlimited Sister Wives, I might do it because, you cannot get over a good Sister Wives marathon. I mean, the gems in there, they are big deals. And if you don't know what we mean, me and I will say the Sister Wives snark community means by they're big deals. They're big deals. Anyhow, damn it, I turned on the heater. I made myself a cup of Earl Grey, and now I'm getting hotter than a whore in church in here. Whew. Okay. Wait, horse shouldn't be hot in church. That's weird. I don't know what kind of church that is. Maybe it's that kind where that pastor had to strip so he could stay open. Anyway, let me take a sip from my favorite mug. Future ghost, that's moi. Anyhow, let's get into Elisa Lam. Let's look into all around it and see what we can figure out. If there's anything that we can figure out. Sweating like a whore in church. Not getting hotter than a whore in church. Recording at night's not really going well. Okay. let's look into Elisa Lam, Cecil Hotel. What happened, Elisa Lam? What happened there? Elisa Lam, Elisa Lam, Elisa Lam. What happened there at the Cecil Hotel? Let's see if we can figure out what's going on there. Elisa Lam, Elisa Lam. All right, let's see. Hopefully I got our camera in the right position. We'll soon find out. Close enough. We'll go with it. Oh, excuse me. You cannot jump out prematurely. Thank you. All right, so the energy behind the situation. Burden, struggle, responsibilities, duty. Okay. Huh. This is interesting. So she's coming up here. Cinco de Pentacles. Poverty, worry, isolation, bullies, theft, left out in the cold. Bullies. I think it's the bullies because next to it we have the deliberate cruelty. But we also have the unpredictability. And then there's also this lack of insight and secrets to be revealed, blocked intuition. I think this is blocked intuition with her. Well, let's keep digging. Okay, so there's misalignment. Three of Pentacles in reverse. But then we have sneakiness, like theft. It's like bullies. The bullies has come up twice now, right? Okay. Okay. And then we have stinginess, power, domination, debt, selfishness, struggling. I'm going to say this is more about struggling here. I'm going to have to get fries with that. I'm going to get some fries. See what we can find out here because I need more information. I can't handle the truth. Okay. So there's an error in judgment here. Okay. Freedom. Disappointment, immature. I'm wondering like I said, I don't know much about her. If she was a person who was bullied. And I don't know the purpose of this trip. It feels like it almost feels like someone who like I'm gonna make it on my own, kind of like I believe she was an adult, so she wasn't like really running away from home, but it feels like I'm leaving and I'm gonna show everyone else wrong, but she in some ways was naive. So okay, well we have a corrupt person involved. Wonder if she was meeting someone here at the hotel. Resistant to change, unable to move on, travel issues. I mean, oh, then we have addiction. Look at that damn dirty devil. This is interesting. It's the Cecil Hotel, from what I can remember about it, just from like the ghosty interest it holds for me, is I believe it's the last place the Black Dahlia was seen. I think Night Stalker Boy stayed there too, and I believe it's a kind of a seedy place. Like if I was gonna go stay in LA, that's not on my list that I'm gonna go, hey, let's put this on the list to stay at, unless I want to go ghost hunt. I mean, yes, I've done that. I've stayed at places just because I wanted to ghost hunt, like the Queen Mary. I know. I took my husband for the anniversary trip. He didn't really believe into it until then. Oops, something happened. Okay, back to the reading. This does feel like she was being bullied. She was having troubles in her life, but I feel like there's this naivete to her. She's just kind of like not aware of like how dangerous the big city is. And I think you can agree, if you've been to LA, there's not really too many places in LA proper that is really warm and welcoming. A, it's in California, and B, LA's a shithole. yuck. It has a lot of great things there, but there's a bunch of gross there. So, and I feel like here, she got taken in, not taken in, like, get out of the cold. Someone bamboozled her. A con man bamboozled her into thinking he was going to help her. Some issue popped up. We need more fries with that, though. Because this person, like, they lured her. It was on purpose because they're a sick fuck. That's how this is coming. But we had the misalignment, working alone, sloppy work. I think that's like, I don't know this to be true, but it feels like some type of blossoming serial killer. Like, he hasn't mastered his craft yet. But I think this is like one of his first deals, okay? Okay, so we have the deception card here. Well, here's he was giving her bad advice, right? There's the burnout, anxiety, but I don't think that's what we're talking about. I think we're talking about restlessness here. I think it's almost kind of like this horrible stuff that he likes to do. We'll call him the killer, I guess, the bad man. The horrible stuff that he likes to do, he gets like an itch that he has to do it. Like, he can't stop. Like, he's done it before. I don't know in what capacity he's done it before, but he has this itch, like, I gotta get out there and get me a victim, right? And then he uses deception to get these victims. But let's move these over here. I want to tap in more to you, Elisa. Okay, so her plans were falling apart, and she needed to move on to people who appreciated her. Okay, so she was leaving some situation where she wasn't appreciated. I think that was the bullies or whoever made her feel that she was bullied or that she wasn't loved or appreciated. And then we had the death card in reverse. This was like personal transformation. Like, I think it feels like I gotta shit or get off the pot with my life. I'm not doing what I want to be doing. I need to, make things happen. I need a big change. I need to, show up in the world. And there's a fear of rejection, which would make sense if you have a fear of rejection because you're not feeling appreciated. Not too many people in your life are on your side, doing the rah-rah. Damn, Earl, you tasting good tonight. Okay. So then there's the regrets, bad choices. Like, I would have to assume you knew it was a bad choice as soon as you arrived at the Cecil Hotel and you, like, looked at that. You're like, should have trusted the Yelp reviews on that one. Depression, insecurity. Feels like a really sad girl. Yeah, leaving home. She was leaving home. To go where? I don't know. Just to step out on her own. More fries. Man, this is lack of recognition. Giving up. She's in a sad place. So, okay, so she's in a sad place. That leads to being influenced by whoever this con man is, who's like, I can help you out. You know how many people come here and they're looking to start their dream life? I can help you out. Yeah. A new friend. He was going to be her new friend. And she was feeling stuck. But it's also self-imposed restrictions means a lot of this not feeling supported or appreciated. I think she over-exaggerated that in her mind. There were people that loved and appreciated her, but she wasn't feeling it, so then it became this whole, like, nobody loves me, guess I'll go eat worms to the extreme. And she gets deceived by this con man guy. And he's just like, I'll take care of you. I don't know why he has like a pseudo Sing Blade accent, but that's what we're gonna go with. All right, let's see if we go into the title of the deck that I never can remember the name of. Let's see if we can get more of the story in here from Elisa. All right, Elisa. What happened at the Cecil Hotel? Elisa, what happened at that Cecil Hotel? Oops. Okay. I was going to cut it and heard go, go, go. Okay. We go, go, go. Oh, my candle's in the way. Come over here. All right. Please move. All right, let's see what we've moved. We're running out of room over here. Okay. I don't know if they have a bar at the Cecil Hotel. I'd assume they do. Or it was a lobby or something. It feels like she was sitting alone. He saw her sitting alone. And he struck up a conversation with her. And he got to know her. Or at least, like, she opened up her heart to him, right? She started talking to him, telling him about her life and what's going on, what brought her to the shitty Cecil Hotel. And he saw this as like, this is my grand opportunity. Like, got a live one. Right? And she's looking at him like, this is the friend that I'm so glad I met this guy. Right? He's already plotting. He's just like, come into the web. She was ready to, take herself off the earth plane. She talks about this is going back to the bullies again. There was a lot of people and like just not being appreciated. There was drama going on at wherever home was for her. She came out here to like get her big start. Not saying like acting, get her big start, but personal transformation. Her life was ready to start anew. This was like my new starting point. I'm coming out here. I'm going to start my life, get it really going. And I think she looked at this guy as maybe there was some type of possibility for a romantic connection, or she looked at him in a loving way. And yeah, this is like, I'm burning down my old life and I'm going to be now the star of the show. I'm looking. It's kind of weird how this just reminded me when I looked at it. I've looked at this card many times, but it kind of reminded me of like looking into like a hotel room in an old-timey kind of thing. Cecil Hotel is old-timey. I haven't looked at the interior pictures to see if it's like beautiful old-timey with a tinge of homeless, but could be. Oh dear. Gosh, I don't know if this is... She was found in that water thing. Which I find this eerie that this is here. It feels almost like she, at some point, like, I don't know if she was alive or not when she went in there. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know what her cause of death is. Somehow, though, I feel like she woke up or something. Maybe not. Maybe this is just out-of-body experience of realizing this is how it all ended. But she was trying to fight him off. And then she was just like, she was out here in LA realizing he must have made some advance to her. I think they were out partying. Or maybe not out partying. Maybe they're just in the room or something having drinks. She had to fight him off. And then she was contemplating leaving. This, man, you could make this a card for LA. Like all the Walking Dead you see all over LA. Like especially, Hollywood Boulevard. It's creepy. And we have the Secrets and Justice Lady. Okay, so this is I'm not happy with my life. I'm coming here. I'm making a change. I'm gonna make a big splash. Water again. Yeah, this guy's like, come on in. Welcome. He was hunting her. She was prey. I wonder if he's also into some type of dark arts, we'll call it. Like this is a part of a ritual, or well, I guess my opinion, he's some type of serial killer. I'm assuming he might have some type of ritual that goes along with this. Ritual. This is a ritual. I think she saw some weird shit about him. We had this card, and then, what was it, this card, fighting him off. I think she'd seen, like, multiple signs that this guy's a bad guy, but I think then it's also, well, who else do I have here? Like, who else can I go to? And then shit goes down. He's, like, got her in a situation she can't get out of. Did he chase her to the rooftop? I wonder if he chased her to the rooftop and then he goes into his ritual stuff. I wonder if he... This sounds weird. I wonder if he is kind of like one of those possessed people. Okay, let me see how I can flesh this out. Like, he thinks she's possessed. He thinks she's possessed and he has to cleanse her. Okay. He might think everybody's possessed, though. He's a 2 tacos short of a combination. I think she tried to bargain with him and be like, oh, no, we don't need to do this. I have this I can offer you in exchange. I can offer you this in exchange. Somebody else knows about this because he bragged about it, but I don't know. This other person that knows about it might not have all the details to go to the authorities, and also might be thinking like, oh, that's just, this guy reminds me of Jeff Brooks for the moment. I think that's Jeff Brooks. Is that his name? Jeff Daniels. Like, she's probably like, oh, that's just crazy Jeff Daniels. He's always telling these stories. He's weird, but he wouldn't hurt a fly. There's the, I've got the urge, I gotta go out and I gotta get it. I think she thought she could bargain with him. She couldn't bargain with him. There was some type of sexual relationship, but I'm gonna say like she, okay, I'll do it with you, and like, then we can be done with this, right? Okay, he didn't put her in there alive. He didn't put her in the water, whatever, thing alive. But this is, I don't know, like, when he did this, but it feels like he had, like, there was a nighttime, but it feels like there was a special time. Like, you know, like how 3 a.m. is a witching hour? I'm not saying it's 3 a.m., but I'm saying it's like some special time. Like, the clock struck, whatever. And so then he went into action mode with his stupid thing. He is like a super depraved person. He is a sick dude. But I want to say it, he has a creepy coven or something. Like, he has these other creepy friends. Like, if I was picturing like they were a bunch of basement dwellers with Cheeto dust and jerking off in a basement and talking about Dungeons and Dragons, he has creepy friends like that. But they also, like, I would say you could probably look and find these sickos on the dark web. However you get there, these nerds know how to do it, and they go talk with their other dirty nerds about this. This is where they get their jollies off until they get a new person to go after. He thinks, though, he thinks he's like the leader of their creepy dork coven of death. He wants to be their guru. What a weirdo. And yeah, usually this is my card, but it's in this reading, it's not coming up as the information I'm getting is that he goes on the dark web or whatever weirdos like this do, and he has a specific type. And she must have fit his specific type, whatever part of that it is. Look. Yeah, there was some ritual involved. That was weird. I just looked at this card and I'm like, it looks like Harry Markle is the... I don't know why that came up. Erase. He was doing... This is all ritualistic for him. He was doing some ritual up there. Here comes the death. And then he's like... He sits there and he relishes this for a moment. Like, he wants to live this entire moment. He doesn't want this to be over... like that quickly. And she's like very like sad because she was just like, this is not what my intent was. I was going to strike it out on my own. I was going to show all those people that doubted me. I couldn't move forward in my life there as I wanted to, and all I was doing is I was coming here to have my, my perfect life. It was all going to be there. It was waiting for me. Then I ran out of time, and gosh, I had so many options. And she keeps coming back. Like, I don't know if her family has money, but she felt like she doesn't understand why he would not take money to get her out of this whole sick fantasy world that he had. Felt like she offered him something of extreme value. If it wasn't money, maybe her family didn't have money. He had some type of valuable, or she had some type of valuable thing that she was trying to give him to kind of say, like, we're even. Like, leave me alone, creepy fuckster. And he's like, no, you can't leave me. Nope, you can't. It's... He has a memento, but he's also like, you can't leave me, because he thinks he's like some dark wizard. I guess he's dark, but I don't know. But he works alone. He's not like... So he has those friends, but they don't work with him. They don't know that he actually does this stuff. I think it's kind of like, they just look at him like, sure, Stan. And he's out hunting. He's looking again. So he's on the loose. He's looking again. I don't know if he's still there. He seems to use, like, the relationship is his key thing here. He uses this relationship, I don't know, because we don't, obviously, We don't know who he is, but I'm wondering if he's a decent looking guy. So, you know, like, he doesn't seem like a creepy basement dweller. So they're kind of, when they meet him, they think, oh, he's a decent enough guy. Other ladies have gotten away from him, though. And whether they know it or not, they have gotten away from him. But yeah, he's always, that's like his MO. His MO is to pretend I'm a friend. Pretend I'm like I'm your guardian angel that you'd never asked for, because he's an angel of death. But that's how he's preying on them. So I think there is something like, this guy's just out there hunting again. It's like, let's go back to the cards. I want to know about this sicko. Let's look into him. Let's look into the basement dweller bastard. That's what we're going to call this guy. The basement dweller bastard. BDB. Basement dweller bastard? Yeah. Okay. BDB. Not BVDs. Those are drawers for men. Do they even make BVDs anymore? I don't know. I haven't kept up with men's drawers in a while. That sounds like I had a job with men's drawers. I never had a job with men's drawers. I was just thinking of, shopping for men's drawers, but I haven't done that in a while. For my husband, not me. Okay. All right. Basement dweller demon. I already forgot what we called him. Earl, you're not doing your job tonight. Let's look into his energy, though. What's he doing? What's he up to? How funny, that card came up again for him, and that's his energy, right? Deliberate cruelty, violent person, no direction, and unpredictability. He's not, okay, so this is like, if we're talking about, you saw me shuffle these damn cards, and here we are again. It's kind of in a different order, but this guy, he does like hard work, right? He's not like it's not like everybody's works hard. But I feel like he would be the guy who, if he's working at the hotel, he's the guy who's doing heavy lifting things, or he's doing lots of cleaning, or he's doing things that, like, he's active all day. He's always doing a lot of, like, basement level. Why is the basement back again? Bottom level jobs. It's like he's not, he does live like not well, right? He doesn't make a lot of money from these jobs. It's like minimum wage. But he works alone, and he's not very good at his serial killer job. Basement dweller bitch. Okay. Well, okay, so this is interesting. Those are the cards that came up when we were reading into her. Now they've come up for him. Burnout, anxiety, rest. He's ready to go again. This makes more sense now. Bad advice, coldness. Like he intentionally is giving them bad advice. So these women that he comes upon, and they're like thinking, oh my gosh, heaven sent that this dude has come to talk to me and be my friend and help me out. He gives them bad advice on purpose. He's very detached from the advice he gives, but he gives them bad advice, and then they're just like, well, that sounds stupid. Like, he's like, oh, you should jump off a bridge. And they're like, but that's stupid. And then he's very clever with his words and the way he frames things, that, like, he's a Svengali kind of guy. Like, he can get people to, like, oh, you know what? I should jump off a bridge. And this is, like, all of this is his addiction. I'm going to shuffle the rest of these, basement dweller bitch. I'm going to double check on here. Making sure. we're not getting Fruit Loops mixed in here with our Wheaties. Basement Dweller Bitch. That could be a new cool song somewhere, I'm sure. Sounds like a 9 Inch Nails tune. Basement Dweller Bitch, Basement Dweller Bitch, Basement Dweller Bitch. Diggada, 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 diggada. Not a good song. Alright. Fries with that. Fries with that. Okay. Balancing his priorities. There's a lot of people out here to kill. I don't think that's what it's about, though. He's balancing his priorities. He's seeking out these women. He's seeking out these women, and he's a source of support, like we see. And they all have this common thing in common. Common thing in common. Duh. They have this in common where they're just unappreciated. And that's like a part of his kink. He just loves trying to fill in that weird gap for them. It's a part of his game. Or MO, whatever you want to say it, right? So he's just like, it's only up from here, right? But he knows there's the inevitable ending where he's going to take them out. He gives them some type of hope. He's like really good at brainwashing, like in a short period of time. I mean, maybe it's not hard if you're really down in the dumps, but that's what it feels like. He's like Keith Raniere's on warp speed, without the, branding. Yeah, and these people are just like, they're down and out. He loves it. He comes in as the Prince Charming. He somehow bamboozles these girls and to thinking like he knows everybody in town, or he's got resources or whatever. Does he? He might pretend that he's rich. Like his storyline is, I pretend that I'm rich so they can't buy their way out of problems if they had whatever. I pretend I'm rich and that I work at these menial jobs because either like because I'm bored at home, or he gives some stupid story like that. I think this delay in problems and weighing priorities, these ones are going together. This is about it's been a little hard finding new prey recently. Makes sense, because I don't know. Maybe people are going to the Cecil Hotel right now. I don't know why. Unless it's really bargain basement, but that's not the issue. The issue is there's people at the hotel, but there's too many people there that are not moving through the hotel quick enough. People are starting to get their eyeballs on him. It feels like, if he's still there, wherever he is working, let's ask the Pendulum mat. Let's get into the Pendulum mat real quick. My little whirly gig I'm working on is not done yet. Hopefully this weekend, but let's see. All right. Basement Dweller Bitch. Has he been an employee of the Cecil Hotel? Has he been an employee of the Cecil Hotel? Has he been an employee of the Cecil Hotel? Yes. Okay. Is he still an employee of the Cecil Hotel? Is he still an employee of the Cecil Hotel? Is he still an employee of the Cecil Hotel? Is he still an employee of the Cecil Hotel? No. Does he still work in the hotel business? Does he still work in the hotel business? Does he still work in the hotel business? Yes. Is he still in the LA area? Is he still in the LA area? Is he still in the LA area? Yes. Has he killed since Elisa Lam? Has he killed since Elisa Lam? Has he killed since Elisa Lam? Yes. Does law enforcement have him on their radar? Does law enforcement have him on his radar? Does law enforcement know about him? Does law enforcement know about him as a suspect, possible serial killer? Yes. Is he under 40 years old? Is he under 40 years old? Is he under 40 years old? Yes. One more. How many victims, how many people has he killed? How many people has he killed? Use the numbers below. How many people has he killed? 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 It's going to 7. I don't know if you guys can see that on the screen. It might look like something else depending on where the camera is, but it's 7 here. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can just work out his initials. I know I said last question. I lied. Okay. What is the first initial of his first name? What is the first initial of his first name? What is the first initial of his first name? E. What's the first initial of his last name? What is the first initial of his last name? What is the first initial of his last name? S? Or is it E? Well, maybe it's E. Okay. Is the... Yes or no, is the first initial of his first name the letter E? Does the first letter of his first name start with the letter E? Does the first letter of his first name start with the letter E? Okay. Does the first letter of his last name, does that start with the letter S? The first letter of his last name, does that start with the letter S? First letter of his last name, does that start with the letter S? No. Does the first letter of his last name start with the letter E? First letter of his last name, does it start with the letter E? Yes. Oh, E-E. Okay. E-E. Whew. Okay. Okay, so we got some information. I can't believe this reading's gone 45 fucking minutes. Okay. Well, that was more than I expected. If you're still here, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. That is a lot. Okay, so I think we got a lot of information that came out of this reading. I guess we can always deep dive into this case again, but I want to go on and start working on a few of these other cases you guys sent in to me, and see if we can get some information out there to help with those cases. Yeah, I will get back. I will get back and do another Suzanne Morphew reading shortly, and then I'll post it with another video, so in case anybody's looking for something different to watch, it's not just Suzanne Morphew. I'll post another video to whet your thirst. No, whet your appetite. Who even uses that word? I think no. Anyway, I'm getting dizzy all up in here. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.